The party. The party, featuring Princess Poppy, Mum, Honey, and Granny Bumble. Poppy put on her prettiest pink party dress. Today was Honey's birthday, and she was having a party in Cornsall Castle. Poppy was so excited. Honey was standing at the entrance when her friends arrived. "Thank you," she smiled as everyone handed over their prettily wrapped presents. "Happy birthday, Honey," said Poppy, and she passed her best friend, a gift that she had made for her. Honey carefully undid the ribbon, then opened the paper, and inside she felt a little mouse pincushion. "It's so cute," she said. "I love it." When Honey had opened her presents, Granny Bumble told everyone that it was time for the magic show. As the children sat down in a large circle, chattering with excitement, the magician rode in on a unicycle. "Hello, boys and girls. I'm Vanishing Victor. Be prepared to be amazed." He made a fluffy bunny come out of a hat. Then a shiny coin magically appeared from Honey's shoe. Then he pulled a whole stream of colored silk handkerchiefs from his sleeve. And finally, he made a playing card disappear, then reappear in Poppy's bag. Everyone clapped and cheered, wishing the show could go on, but Vanishing Victor was already pedaling towards the door. After the magic show, it was time for party games. They played Pass the Parcel, musical chairs, sleeping lions, and pin the tail on the donkey. Then it was tea time. "Delicious," said Poppy, as she spotted the yummy-looking cheese and cucumber sandwiches, frosted honey buns, chocolate-smothered strawberries, and fairy cakes. Everyone tucked in. Look at all the delicious food. Then Granny Bumble brought in a ballerina birthday cake. Honey and all the guests were so surprised. Wow! It was the most amazing cake they had ever seen. All too soon, it was time for everybody to go home. Honey gave each of her friends 2 iced fairy cakes in pretty gold boxes and thanked them for coming. When everyone left, she and Poppy gathered the presents together. Then they went back to Honey's house to have a proper look at all the birthday things. There was a cute wooden squirrel, an arts and crafts set filled with paints, crayons, paper, and glue. There was a rag doll, a ballet case, a fairy outfit, pretty clothes, exciting books, and pony grooming kit. Wow, that's lots and lots of presents. The final gift was a gorgeous necklace. "Wow, who gave you that?" asked Poppy. "Oh, I think it's from Mrs. Mallow," replied Honey, turning back to her pony grooming kit. Just then the phone rang. It was Honey's mom and dad calling from America. Honey rushed off excitedly. Poppy couldn't take her eyes off the beautiful necklace. Each bead was the palest pink and shaped like a little rosebud. It would go so well with her dress. Poppy felt as if the necklace was made for her, and she wished more than anything that it was her necklace. At that moment, in came Granny Bumble. "Poppy," she said, calling from the kitchen, "you promised your mom you would be home now. You better go, sweetheart." "Okay, Granny Bumble. Thank you for the lovely party," said Poppy, and she picked up all her things. When Poppy got home, she went to her bedroom and she sat on her bed and she opened her bag, and inside her bag was the necklace. She fastened it around her neck and she looked in the mirror. When Mommy called her down for supper, Poppy quickly hid the beads in her pocket and she went to sit at the table. "How was the party?" said Mom. "It was really fun," said Poppy. "There was a magician and we played loads of games and Granny Bumble made a delicious birthday tea. Oh, and you should all see Honey's amazing presents. She is so lucky." As Poppy started to tell her mom about the presents, the telephone rang. It was Granny Bumble. "One of Honey's presents have gone missing, a string of pink beads. She thought you might have seen them," Mom said. Poppy went bright red. Oh no," she said. She replied, and she stood up to get herself a drink. But as she did that, something fell out of her pocket. "Well, what are those?" asked Mom, and Poppy burst into tears. "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's just that Honey had so many presents and I just borrowed the beads. I really did just borrow them," she cried. "Oh, Poppy, did Honey know that you were borrowing them?" said her mom. She shook her head. "Well, then it's not borrowing," said her mom. "They don't belong to you, so you shouldn't have taken them." "I know," said Poppy, already feeling sorry for what she'd done. "Well, what are you going to do?" asked her mom. "I'm going to take the beads back and say sorry." "That's a good idea," said her mom. Poppy had butterflies in her tummy and she rang Honey's doorbell. The door opened and Poppy took a deep breath. "You can't find your pink beads because I took them. I was just borrowing them and I was going to bring them back tomorrow," she said. "I'm really, really, really sorry." "At least you brought them back now, Poppy," said Granny Bumble. "Come on in." "Oh, Poppy," said Honey, hugging her best friend, "I would have let you borrow them if only you had asked. I don't even like pink." "Thank you," Poppy smiled. She felt so much better and was glad that Honey wasn't cross with her. As they left Honey's house, Poppy went into deep thought. "Mom, am I still a princess?" she asked. "You will always be my princess," said Mommy, "as long as you don't do anything naughty like that again." And when they got home, Mommy disappeared upstairs and came back with some beautiful pink beads, even lovelier than Honey's. "Poppy, these belong to my mom. I want you to have them because you have been very brave and faced up to what you did today." "Thank you," smiled Poppy as Mom put the necklace on her. "They're gorgeous. I promise to always behave like a true princess from now on." The end.